What I'm saying is I really, really don't want to trade Jabari, even for Durant. Like Durant's one of my favorite players ever, but I don't want to trade Jabari.
I mean, we saw Jabari go out with injury. We saw how it hurt the team. We saw how he came back, played a role after Amin emerged. He didn't
Mm.
complain, didn't bitch about it. And the dude just kept balling and doing all those dirty intangibles that you want on your team. And then he had clutch games in the playoffs. Like, he's only getting better. He's one of your top defenders.
Like I want Durant, like I do, but like, what do you do with him? Let me ask you this: if you get, I obviously know what you do. If you give him the ball and get the fuck out of the way,
yeah,
but are you willing to do another season where Sengun is your starting five?
no,
Exactly. So that puts him at your four, right?
yeah.
So Durant should go to a three, which was what I think he is by nature, a three. But do you think he could defend how Ime wants at the three?
No,
And then what do you do with Dylan Brooks?
true. And you giving rid of Jabari and then putting Dylan somewhere else, your defense is going to get hurt drastically.
Yes.
Because when one would get in foul trouble, they'd bring the other one in, and vice versa.
Yes.
Whoever finished the game. Oh, we need two really good defenders. Both of you go out there.
Not to mention, Amin Thompson's best role was at the power forward.
He's the
We're gonna
future.
have like a problem, maybe.
The Rockets have one of those good problems where they have a lot of picks, a lot of players that they don't have playing time for, and you're trying to figure out your best lineups. Which Steven Adams being signed now to a friendly deal, it kind of was like, okay, well, he's gonna be your center. We saw the very
He
big
should be.
lineup. Yeah,
He
he
should
should
be
be.
your starting center.
Yeah, and everything because when he was out there, that defense, his offensive rebounding capabilities, his defensive rebounding capabilities were top notch. But now that's where the Kevin Durant problems come in. That's where the Ja Morant names come in. It's like I get you want the big star name,
Would
but
you trade Sengun for Durant?
in a yeah, I would.
I would too. But that's just because I'm a Sengun. Like, I'm just not a fan.
Yeah,
But like, if I can get by with that, just Sengun, I would consider that.
I'm not as high on Shingun as other Rockets fans are, where they treat him like I don't call him the baby Joker. I don't call him the next Jokic. I don't call him like when we've had this argument with Rockets fans when I was like I'll trade him for Giannis and people were getting mad at us.
In a
He's not
heart.
Giannis level. Like he's not. And I get it, Kevin Durant's old, but it's Kevin freaking Durant here. Like
He's, I mean, the dude is a walking. He's the best scorer I've ever seen in my life. Like, he's an instant bucket. He's what we need. But are you willing to get rid of Van Vliet? And
I
like, I want Reed Shepard to play more,
yeah,
right? So I'm thinking about like, if I upgrade Durant, then I need to like platoon that point guard position. I'm kind of an advocate for like if we get Durant and we have to get rid of Van Vliet, it's probably going to be because of how much damn money he makes. But I want a player like Marcus Smart or like go after Alonzo Ball. Like I think those are the kind of like guards that would help us
yeah.
because the ball
Like
don't stick too much with them. Lonzo would be a perfect fit for us if he plays how he should.
true. It's so tough because like the names you keep hearing, of course, are from Durant from Suns, Jaws names coming out from Memphis now, people from Boston, and it's like I don't really want any like Durant, yeah, but it's just about the price. Ja, I
Yeah.
don't want, and honestly,
Nope.
Drew Holiday and them, I don't really want you guys. Like
Nope.
Drew Holiday from 2 years ago, yeah, all day, every day. This Drew Holiday, no, just give me Aaron Holiday and on that bargain, and I'm cool with it. Like, I just,
I'm content with running it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I
I,
like what we had. I would like to see some changes made to the operation as a whole, meaning like real offensive basketball being played,
yeah,
and then maybe. But like, also, I'm not opposed to like do shake some shit up. Like, I asked you earlier, just in fun, like, would you replace Van Vliet with James Harden? Do you think the team is better?
I think scoring definitely. I mean, we did have many games before the playoffs where Fred VanVleet struggled to score, and that's what we brought him in for. And then the playoffs were a bit difficult because I didn't watch them until after the games. But there was games he did good, and then there was games where he struggled again, and it was like, all right, bro. So it's like, can I think
Hey,
Harden
also
can do that?
be funny because I have a player like Reed that I want to get a playing time for. Like, would you consider bringing a player like Russ in to play point guard?
I mean, on the cheap.
That's what I'm saying. I would be okay with starting Reed Shepard at the point and with Russ and Aaron Holiday behind him. For one, it'd be interesting, and then two, like he's just gonna move the ball. That was our problem is when we got stuck on offense, we just didn't know what to do. And I don't want Hart or Russ, but yeah, but players like that, they'll get a shot up somehow,
Yeah.
and that's what we need. Van Vliet just didn't offer it to us. Like there was games he saved our ass like big time, but it came at him scoring, not
Yeah.
facilitating.
And that's like you said, we've had many games where the ball would stick, whether it was in Shingun's hands, whether it was they just looked lost and
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a bullshit notion about the Rockets offense that Fred doesn't have to be an elite facilitator because Sengun does it also. Well, no, they don't, because both of them jokers are like in the way or shooting it. So,
yeah.
you know,
Like
like
if
everybody else.
you're gonna keep Shingun doing that, then get rid of Fred. Because you can't, like you said, you can't have both of them doing that. And if you're and we all know Sengun wants to shoot the ball. He's come out and said like I want to put the team on my back. Hey, if you there was games, bro, you put the team on your back and you did it. And I was, hey, good shit. But then there was times where I was like, you should have passed the ball. You're double teamed. Somebody's open. Pass the damn ball. But then Fred does it, and it's like, bro, he just did that. Now you're doing it too. That's two people clogging this damn ball up, and
I
everybody else
feel
just stand there.
good. Like the Warriors did it a lot. They made you give the ball to Sengun and is like decide what to do. I'm telling you, people just don't respect his basketball IQ because I don't think he really has one, and that's the problem with Sengun. Like if you had a little bit of intent with what you did, you'd probably be really, really good. But to
Yeah.
me, you're just
There,
like
and it's funny because people will get mad at you for saying that, but you've also been very critical of Jalen Green, like where you were like, he needs more in his bag. Like
yeah.
you've said it countless times. Like he's like, oh, I'm going against this defender, I need to be able to do this. I'm going against this defender, I need to be able to do that.
I'm telling you, bro. If you gave me this is my 2K GM mode going on, but I also wholeheartedly believe that this is the player the Rockets need. If I'm gonna do some shit with Sengun and trade him with that pick, and I'm gonna try to upgrade my team, I really feel like the player who changes everything, who could change a lot of shit for us without how we do shit, is Bam Adebayo, bro. Give Bam the fucking ball at the free throw line and lag off of him like you do Sengun. He's gonna shoot that bitch. And if you rush too fast, he's gonna close the distance and he's gonna go up on you. He's an elite defender. He does everything Sengun thinks that he is doing, and the dude is fucking underrated. He'd be a perfect Rocket.
Yeah. And people are gonna come for you. They're gonna say he sucks, but
Man, I don't give a fuck, dog.
But
Bam
dude's on Team
Adebayo,
USA.
who?
Dude's on
Yes.
Team USA's. Like, dude's a baller. Like, people
Think about this. Bam with Steven Adams off the bench, Jabari at the 4, and a man at the 3. The only difference is Amin and Jabari kind of flip roles a little bit in duties because Amin will be closer to the rim and Jabari could shoot it. But that's the three elite defenders at the 3-4-5 with Adams off the bench. And probably Dylan Brooks off the bench. Or you could play Jalen at the point and put Dylan at the 2 and then let Dylan guard the point, though.
Yeah. It's interesting because after the Luka trade, I won't ever sit here and say somebody's not touchable because
Miami's trying to blow some shit up. You're going to it's going to be a fucking trade to make everybody mad. It'll be like Sengun, the 10th pick, and Cam, and you got to take on Duncan Robinson's dumbass contract and get Bam. But it's like, all right, fuck it. I'm telling you, he'd be the perfect Rocket.
It's one of those like if we can get Bam, I'd heartbeat. Kevin Durant.
People don't realize this dude's ability to control some games on defense. Fuck offense. Yeah. Like to be able to do that shit on both sides of the court as a big today, that's elite territory, bro. Like that's Anthony Davis in his prime. That's what Big Cat thinks he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for Eric Spoelstra to talk about you in a positive way, Eric Spoelstra is a very well-respected coach in this league and in basketball. It's like, yeah, bro, you're a baller, dog. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I just, if Bam is on the trade block, I'll trade Sengun for you, bro. Easily.
Oh, they're going to hate on you like, just like they're going to. I'm glad you agreed with them.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, it's just being real. And I get people are going to be like, oh, y'all are giving up on Sengun or y'all Sengun haters. No, it's not that. It's to make the team better. I'll trade fucking Jalen Green if it makes us better.
100%. Let me explain to you why I'm not fucking wrong about that. Because you could say what you want to me and plead a case for Sengun on offense. Maybe you like his style of play. I don't preferably care for it. But one thing we both agree on is his defense fucking sucks. He's just a terrible defender. He's bad at it. He's because he has no basketball IQ. But guess what? He has to play fucking Victor Wembanyama all the time. He has to play
Chet.
He has to play Anthony Davis. He has to play Rudy Gobert, which he usually does good against Gobert. But there's some big-ass dudes in our division. Zach Edey, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least I could trust Bam to play defense.
Yeah. You look at the Wild West at first, and like you said, you have some Victor, Chet, you have fucking, I mean, just going down the list of people, it's just like, big man, Nikola Jokic, like, you might have to face these dudes a lot. And so it's just like, yo, like, what are we going to do? And the biggest thing is, like, I think we've both agreed on it. The only untouchable is really Amin Thompson. And I get Raphael Stone's not going to say he's the only untouchable, but we all around the league and around the world know.
I can say this. The list of people I would send him out for is so minute that I consider him untouchable.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have to throw you in a trade for Edwards or something, yeah, I'd probably consider that.
Yeah.
But, like,
yeah,
I don't foresee that coming up. Yeah, that's why I used his name. I was like, we've seen stupider shit happen before.
Yeah. Like, there's a very little few, where I'd be like, oh, shit, that sucks. But, hey, we got this guy. So it's like, but, like, the Sengun and the Jalen list, I'm not mad at it. And that's why people are going to be like, oh, Jalen's name's the one's coming out. Because he come out today and said, he's like, I don't want to be traded, but I understand it's a business. And it's like, well, yeah, you hear your name trade rumors. But it's the thing is also, it's like, bro, I'm pretty sure it's not just your name. I'm pretty sure there's Fred's name. I'm pretty sure Sengun's name's being brought up. Jabari's name's being brought up. Cam's getting calls for. Reed's getting calls for. I was like, there's a lot of you that they're calling for. And
people should be calling. People who think they have fucking something to offer should be calling to see if they can hustle us out or something. Why not?
I mean, Desmond Bane just went for 5 picks almost.
That was a robbery.
So that's what I'm saying.
Stupid for that one, man. No disrespect to Bane. I think he's a good player, but, like, you're not that guy. You're not him, pal.
Orlando seems to think he is, so I'm pretty sure there's teams out there that are. It changes the landscape a bit for some stuff,
I have
for
a
the good or the
sneaky
bad.
suspicion if Fred VanVleet gets re-signed on a multi-year deal within the next week or so, I don't think anything's going to happen. I don't think there's going to be another big splash or anything. That pick might get traded. But if you don't have Fred VanVleet signed within like the next week to 10 days, look for a trade.
Which is interesting because Shams keeps saying that Durant will be traded this coming week. Like from everything he's
Well, I
hearing,
just
he's
feel like you really have like what? Another week of finals and then go straight to draft. And Houston is you have more value for that pick before the draft. Like, don't wait till the day of and try to trade it.
Yeah. Yeah, no. You got to trade it now and get as much as you can, even if it's with that and Cam or that and Fred and for something else. Like, package it, get it, and go. Because you have more. Thank you, Phoenix, for all your picks.
Do you feel as though, like, say, for instance, Amin is the only untouchable, right? Considering you have all assets at your disposal, would you be mad if you found out that Raphael Stone was on the phone trying to trade shit away for players? Like, what if you found out that he's on the phone right now trying to trade for Brunson?
I wouldn't be mad because you're trying to make the team better. And after Luka being traded, I don't hate you calling about players. I don't hate you calling. What's the word I'm going to tell you? No?
That's why I'm asking. Like, do you think the team cares?
I think
the players care.
Oh,
I think Ime might care. That's why I'm saying, like, I wonder if he's actually like being aggressive because there's not going to be another time where you have more at your disposal.
Yeah, and I feel like there's got to be an understanding with Ime and Raphael on, hey, this is my goal, but I'm gonna also go this route and this route and this route if accessible. And it to me, it's kind of like we see it in like with D'Amico and Nick, where it's kind of like the Nick Chubb situation. Like nobody saw that coming. Like, but Nick just kind of fishes. Well, you kind of did like a year ago or something, but it's just one of those things where it's like I'm always trying to get better, and that's where I feel like Raphael is getting into that next notch where it's kind of like I don't care if you don't want to be traded. I don't care if you this and that.
I hope that he is that way. I hope that he's that kind of GM. But a part of me feels like he's the guy that's loyal to his guy. Meaning like Jalen, that's his draft. Sengun, that's his draft. Like he wants his guys that he drafted to do good, and he's not going to trade them away. But I just think that there's some teams that you might could hustle out of some shit if you really wanted it.
After Luka and Desmond Bain right now, I'm calling everybody. What do you want for Anthony Edwards? Okay, bye.
Yeah, but like the market might be more fucked up because of that Desmond Bain trade.
Yes.
Like, how the fuck did you go for more picks than Luka?
I'm fucking nuts. They got hit a factory reset or some shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't even trade that much for Ja, but the Ja name before all the gun stuff was like, I could understand, like, oh, you're thinking you're getting a superstar.
Hey, I'm a fan of Ja. Ja's a highlight player. He got an attitude on him. Like, I don't really want to deal with this bullshit.
Yeah.
But I have not seen Ja progress as a player too much from day one to now. I don't think that he's going to be good enough.
No. I feel if you put him with somebody else, yeah, you're good. Like if he went with Anthony,
he has to be put on a team where he has a vet that's going to be like, I will slap the shit out of. Like he's the kind of dude that needs to play with like Kawhi or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up or I'm gonna slap you. You know what I mean?
Go play with Nikola Jokic, bro.
Hey, that might be a good pairing for him.
That would be fun. Not for us, but that would be fun. Just go trade for Tatum, bro, and hold him out for a year.
I've heard that rumor too. It's ridiculous.
I have a feeling something's gonna happen though in like a week. This coming week, with finals about to end and draft coming up, and there's just so many rumors coming out. And when there's smoke, there's fire, and it's the
See, I
multiple.
don't think so because there's a lot of the same like I just feel like it's kind of like YouTube content. When somebody does one, everybody feels like they got to do that video. That's all that's going on. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I do believe Durant's going to get traded.
Yeah.
But I just don't think Stone is that much of a dumbass that he's like, I'm not giving up a lot for you. Because, really what you do is you come over here and also you just get the jam of players in that position even more fucked up.
That's why we're trading the pick, so we don't have a jam even more. So it's like
I would really need it to be something like I'll give you the pick in like Tari.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to get one of them players off.
Yeah. And see, that's another name I won't be surprised if he's put in a trade or something like Tari, Cam, two of the names I'm pretty much thinking.
The only thing that's unfortunate in my thought process is I just think that if we trade for a good point guard, because I'm like, okay, if we don't sign Van Vliet, who do we got? And I was like, maybe they'll go trade for one. I don't think they'd do Harden. They're past that. The one player that I just can't get it out of my head is like I could see them trading for Trae Young.
I could see
because I feel like he's the kind of player that would boost our offense. And then also I think Atlanta would be okay with moving off of him because like Dyson Daniels could play some point for him. It's what he is by nature, is a point. But then I'm thinking, it was like, motherfucker, if you just gave up 4 picks for this fool, how much are y'all going to want? So y'all might have just costed us that.
8 picks.
We might just end up re-signing Van Vliet for 1 more year, so we don't got to spend no money or picks.
I'll give him Cam Whitmore and like some picks.
I would give them. I would need to see Trey's contract. If you're under contract for like 3 or 4 more, I'd probably be willing to come off of the number 10 pick.
Yeah.
And Tari? Or
I'll give him Tari.
I would too. Oh, or Dylan Brooks.
I'll give him Dylan Brooks for him. I like Dylan, but I like Trey. Trey got a motherfucker can ball. That's what you
got
need.
Attitude. Yeah. We need somebody who get the ball to the bucket.
Yeah. All right. Durant, Ja, Bam, Trey.
That's my vote, Bam.
I said I'll go with Trey.
If the Knicks do put Big Cat on the market, would you go after him?
Probably him and his zesty self.
Hell no. He
can ball, bro.
I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it because I would hate him for the same reason as I hate Sengun. It's like you just don't play the position like a man.
And then,
I feel like Shaq when he hates on them, like Dwight and them for not being real big. It's like y'all don't play the damn position like a big man.
You don't want to see him just doing the.
No, I don't.
Him and Jalen can paint their nails together, bro.
Man, I'm just telling you. Don't trade Jabari. If you trade Jabari, you're fucking up.
Like if they we've come back all the way to the very front. If they run it back, I won't be mad. Like I understand why you're running it back. Young.
The only thing that would make me mad is if Durant gets traded somewhere for almost nothing.
Yeah.
And then like if he gets traded to like fucking Miami for like 2 picks and like they're spread out over 4 years and like Duncan Robinson or some shit or like one of the young big men over there, it's like, man, that kind of sucks because I'd have been willing to do that, you know?
Yeah, I would have done that. Like that is something I would do. Now, when Phoenix was saying they want all their picks back, no, kick rocks, bro. Go over there.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah,
you're not holding me hostage.
Yeah, it's like it's not our fault. Y'all suck. But all right, I guess we're gonna figure it out. We'll find out Something's happening this week.
But something's
Something's
something.
happening. I don't know what it is. Somebody's
That
going
might
to get
just be the
traded
ring.
for 8 first-round picks like Bane. Bates' point, like, subscribe, Houston. All love. We outie. Later.